What's up, YouTube? Big Daddy here. It's time for another episode of Cooking with Big Daddy. Today we're doing another loaded cauliflower dish, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, so this is all that we need for the loaded cauliflower dish. You've got eggs, bacon pieces, butter, some Mexican-style cheese. You could use shredded cheddar cheese, any real shredded cheese you want. We're going to add some Colby Jack in there just for some extra flavor, and a little bit of cream cheese. And we're going to be doing it all in a fry pan. So let's get started. Alright guys, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the frozen cauliflower in the microwave for 5 minutes. That's about what it says on the package. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some of our butter. I like to use regular butter. In fact, the butter I have has a olive oil and sea salt variety to it. I'm not sure if it changes the flavor at all, but it is a little better for you, I think. And we're going to melt some of that butter in the pan. I already melted a little bit already, just to kind of make it so you get a little extra fat and it helps everything not stick. Alright, so most of that's melted. So now we're going to add our riced cauliflower into the pan. And we're just going to stir it up. Going to flavor it. It'll flavor it up a little bit with the butter. And riced cauliflower is a little wet, you know, because it is a vegetable. It is steamed in the bag, so you got a little bit of moisture. So if you put it in the pan ahead of time, it kind of dries up a little bit of that moisture, so you don't. Add a little sea salt, pink Himalayan salt to it, whichever salt you want to use. I use this pink Himalayan salt just for some extra seasoning. Also gives you some extra minerals that are healthy for you. Healthier than regular iodized salt. Okay, so next up we're going to take a couple of eggs, crack it, put it right into the mixture. You don't have to worry about being too precise. Make a mess with the eggs. Just rinse off my hands real quick. I think I actually got a little piece of eggshell in there. Let's get that out. There it is. See that? We'll get that out. Alright, and then we stir up the eggs, breaking up the yolk with our cauliflower rice. You know, this will give you some extra protein. The eggs tend to make things stick together a little bit. You don't have to put eggs in this. You could do it with just the cheeses and stuff. I'm doing this for breakfast, so it's almost like fried rice. So then, take my whipped cream cheese. You could use a brick cream cheese as well, and I just throw a little bit in there. Not a crazy amount. Maybe a little 1 tablespoonful. I'll put that in there. Makes it a little more creamy. Gives you a little more fat in the dish. When you're eating low carb, you want to add more fat, especially if you're doing keto. You want to add more fat to the dish, because that's pretty much what keto is. It's low carb, higher fat. All right. You could also add vegetables and stuff to this. I'm not doing that, but. Okay, and you can see that there's not a lot of water in this now. So I add a little bit of shredded cheese. I didn't have much in this bag, so I'm just gonna finish it off. Mix that in. It's starting to come together. The cheese is melting. See, it's getting gooey, which is what you want. I'll turn the heat down a little bit. I don't want to burn it. Okay, add a little bit. Add my Colby Jack. It's good to break up the pieces. They melt better that way. A lot of this stuff we got at Aldi. Most of it anyways. And then, last but not least, you got these real bacon pieces. Sprinkle a little of those in there for some flavor. And we stir that up now. And just wait for it all to blend together into a nice, cheesy, creamy rice and eggs and mixture. Now, if you guys have ever been to Cracker Barrel and you've seen their hash brown casserole, tell me, does that not look very much like their hash brown casserole? Only better because there's not all the carbs in it. It's just vegetables, cheese, bacon, and eggs. I don't know what the carb count is on this. I'm sure it's pretty low. I don't know what the calories are on this. I'm sure it's pretty high, and the fat's probably pretty high. But this here will make enough for at least 2 people, I'd say. And that is pretty much it for this. Put some in a bowl. Turn that off, put it in the back burner, and there you go. Let's taste it and see how it is. All right, guys, so here we go. This is the fried version of the loaded cauliflower loaded cauliflower casserole, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, look at the cheese pull on that. That's beautiful. So let's give this a try. Oh my God, so good. That is breakfast done right. Low carb. Oh my, I would say even keto friendly. So check it out. I'll put the information about the recipe in the notes below. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And remember, before you take the first bite, you got to stuff it in your pie hole. So good.